Hello, this is Justin from Effortless Booking at effortlessbooking.com, the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels all around the world. Welcome to today's video. In this video, we will be looking at the top 10 best places to visit in the Faroe Islands. But before we dive into this, please make sure that you click the subscribe button on YouTube and turn on the notification bell so that you'll not miss any of our daily videos. We are also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Pinterest at Effortless Booking. That being said, let's dive in. Top 10 best places to visit in the Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands is a self-governing archipelago, part of the Kingdom of Denmark. It comprises 18 rocky, volcanic islands between Iceland and Norway in the North Atlantic Ocean, connected by road tunnels, ferries, causeways and bridges. Hikers and birdwatchers are drawn to the island's mountains, valleys and grassy heathland, and steep coastal cliffs that harbor thousands of seabirds. What is the best place to visit in the Faroe Islands? If you are looking for the best places to visit in the Faroe Islands, then you have come to the right place. The 10 incredible Faroe Islands travel destinations on our list will give you amazing experiences. Number 10. Jornovic. The isolated village of Jornovic is nestled in a steep valley. Make sure to walk between the tidy houses and go down to the small local beach and enjoy the fantastic view of the sea stacks Risen Og Kellingen, the giant and his wife. Jornovic is on the island Streymoy. If you walk for 15 minutes towards the hillside away from the village, then you will be rewarded with a panoramic view of the village. This is a really great place to just soak in the serenity and quietness that this village gives you. Number 9. Vestmanna Cliffs. If you want to see tens of thousands of birds flying above you, then a boat trip to Vestmanna Cliffs is a must. You will sail north along the coastline, and when you reach the bird cliffs, you might sail through some of the gorges, weather permitting. The boat to the bird cliffs departs from the village Vestmanna on the island Streymoy regularly from April and until late September. There are tours made in the morning as well as in the afternoon. When in Vestmanna, you can also swing by the local Faroe Isles distillery. They produce handcrafted whiskey and gin just next to where boats to the sea cliffs depart. You can even join a guided distillery tour to ramp up your time in Vestmanna. Number 8. Asmunderstacker. Asmunderstacker's sea stack is amazing. In order to experience Asmunderstacker, you will take the ferry Smyril from Tórshavn to the southernmost island Suðuroy. The ferry to Suðuroy takes 2 hours. From the northernmost village on the island of Suðuroy, you will head west to discover this absolutely fantastic coastline and sea stack. If you dare, you can also cross a wooden bridge that hangs a few hundred meters above sea level to get out of the Ritusker cleft. From Ritusker, you will have a great view of Asmunderstacker. The scenery on the west coast of Suðuroy is a much appreciated attraction by the locals. Number 7. Jogur. Only a short drive from Vesthamar above Funninger, you will find the remote higgledy-piggledy village Jogur. The multicolored houses, the 200-meter gorge and the spectacular view to the north make Jogur a favorite destination among travelers. Make sure to go for a stroll to the cleft in Jogur where you will get amazing photos of the stunning scenery. It takes only 5 minutes to get to the end of the gorge. You will walk next to the edge, but do not worry as there is a fence all the way to the end. The view is rewarding. You can also take the concrete stairs and enter the gorge itself. During windy days in winter, you can experience rising waves and surf in the gorge. Staying at the local Jogur guest house for a couple of days is a good choice. You will for sure relax in these remote settings. Number 6. Jogur Lighthouse. This is one of the Faroe Islands' true wonders. Standing on the edge overlooking the sheer cliff is a must-see experience for all travelers. You will find Jogur Lighthouse on the island Kalsoy. The scenery around Jogur Lighthouse is featured in the James Bond movie No Time to Die. This is the first time that scenes from the Faroe Islands are in a James Bond film. Jogur Lighthouse is the absolute highlight on Faroe Island. You will get the best view of both the lighthouse and the sheer cliff Borgeren when walking on the ridge along a grass path. This short walk from the lighthouse is not for the faint-hearted. There are 200 meters of perpendicular rocky cliffs on both sides. Number 5. Saxon. Just a 1-hour drive from the capital Tórshavn, you will be tucked between lush fields and soaring peaks in Saxon. The landscape in Saxon is extremely majestic. You will see turf-roofed houses, the iconic and beautiful old church, and the sandy lagoon. Saxon is one of the most isolated settlements in the Faroe Islands. You will love the silence and the calmness of this spectacular place. Number 4. Dranggur. Dranggur Sea Arch is the perfect attraction for those yearning for an extraordinary experience at sea. This attraction is among the most iconic landmarks in the archipelago. The best way to enjoy the famous sea stack is by boat. Check out this popular Dranggur boat tour. This all-time favorite is a must-do activity for all avid outdoor travelers. You will sail all the way out of the pristine Sørgstur Fjord, and then all of a sudden it is there, the awe-inspiring Dranggur with the spiky islet Tindhólmur in the background. This is when it gets exciting. Weather permitting, you might be one of the very few people in the world to sail through the hole in the rock formation. Number 3. Vireyai. In the most northern part of the archipelago, you will find a beautifully located village. Vireyai is the northernmost settlement in the Faroe Islands. Here you will have an amazing view of mountains and the wild coastline. The church in Vireyai looks great in the photos, especially when you get one of the mountains Villingadalsfall or Malinsfall in the background. Vireyai is the main village on Vireyai Island. You can ramp up the experience in Vireyai by joining a guided hike to Villingadalsfall. As long as the mountain is free of clouds, you will have the most beautiful panoramic view of Vireyai and surrounding isles. Number 2. Mullifosser Waterfall. The tiny village of Gásadalur was until the year 2004 totally isolated from the rest of the world. Thanks to an ice tunnel, you can now easily access one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the world. The waterfall in Gásadalur empties 60 meters, 200 feet, directly from the clifftop into the ocean, leaving visitors with an immense feeling of losing their breath. You will find Mullifosser Waterfall on Faroe Island. This top-rated day tour in the Faroe Islands with a local guide will let you indulge in the isolated valley where the picture-perfect nature shower is located. Experiencing the scenery in Gásadalur is a transformative experience. Number 1. Trilonipa. Travelers from around the world flock to the floating lake. These visitors come to experience one of nature's greatest wonders at this overwhelmingly beautiful spot. The experience of standing here is truly unique. This classic guided tour on Faroe Island will get you to the best views from Trilonipa. At the cliff's edge, the lake seems much higher than it actually is, as the whole scene appears to be an optical illusion. A mesmerizing feat of nature. That's where we'll call it a wrap for today's video on the top 10 best places to visit in the Faroe Islands. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a comment in the comments section and we'll make sure we respond to all your comments, and don't forget to share this video. Even if you did not enjoy it, well, still let us know in the comments section. Finally, don't forget to book your next flight on effortlessbooking.com. It is the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels to anywhere around the world. Don't believe me? A trial will convince you. Until then, watch out for our next video, subscribe and share. Have a nice day.